I just realized that I haven't updated my sexy man calendar. Well, actually, it's Chris's. His coworkers gave it to him as a joke. Ah, hello, Mr. July. Okay, so I just got off the phone with some people who, first story. I'm doing 2 courses at the moment, and one of them is a diploma of counselling. When I first started this course about a year ago, they told me that I'd have to do prac. You know, I'd have to go out and actually work voluntarily at a, counseling place or whatever. I was like, okay. And a couple of months ago, they came back to me and they're like, oh, actually, the type of course you're doing, you don't have to do that. So I was like, oh, okay, sweet. I don't have to do extra prac or any prac, which is a little bit like, I feel like I should, but it's cool just to have, I not have to have that responsibility. So that was cool. And now I just got a call saying that, oh, actually you do have to do prac and you have to do 3 months worth of it. I'm like, oh. And at first I was nervous because this new semester of the teaching course is getting started and I'm gonna have to do prac for that. So I'm like, but I said, no, it's okay. You have to do it next year at some point. I'm like, oh, okay, that's better, that's a bit better. But this is the part that made me was you will likely have to do it in Sydney. And for those who don't know, I live about 3 hours away from Sydney. And it would likely be that they would try to encourage me to go every day, and probably for a full day, for 3 months. So that's the worst case scenario, is that I'll have to go and travel 3 hours every day to do a counselling prac, which means I would likely miss out on work, and just commuting that far every day is really hard. And they would probably want me to go early, whatever time the counselling place opens, which would probably be about 9, which would mean that I'd probably have to catch a 4 a.m. train. But this is all just worst case scenario. So you can see why I was a bit really? But that remains to be seen. Again, it's not happening until next year. And it may be closer. Maybe I can convince them. I was hoping it could be where I live, in Lithgow, but maybe it could be a Katoomba, which is half an hour away. It'd be a lot better. But yeah, I'm just feeling really blah and and great. Anyway, I guess that will be remain to be seen until next year. She said it could happen more mid next year, mid 2017, maybe even near the end of the year, which is interesting. And probably by then I would be working more, doing casual teaching is the goal, and I'll be married by then. It'd be pretty cool. Anyway, that's just what happened today. Kind of bad news, basically. Long sigh. Alright. Catch you guys later.